Hi, Mike Welker, Coordinator of eLearning Innovation and Instructional Designer here at NC State, as well as at Canvas Admin. Want to do a brief introduction to an exciting new feature we've enabled in Canvas very recently here in January called Canvas Commons. When you think of Canvas Commons, think of three possibilities. You can find pre-made content that somebody's already built and allowed you to access. You can import it into one or all of your active Canvas course shells. And finally, you can share content from any of your Canvas courses into the Commons to provide it to either people within your department, other faculty here at the college, or any Canvas faculty anywhere around the world that are using the Commons. So let's take a brief introduction tour of that and how that all works in practice. Here I am in Canvas. All teachers or TAs will now see on the full desktop laptop web browser version the Commons button on the left-hand navigation. If you're using the app, sorry, no Commons there. But if I click on that, that's how I get in and access this little world of the Commons. Now, the first time you do it, the thing you're not seeing here that you'll see is a little splash screen saying you need to authorize that. I already clicked my button, so we didn't see that when I clicked on it. Also, because I'm admin and manager of it, I have a few little extra craziness, so your screen will look a little simpler in this. But as far as finding content that I might be interested in importing into my Canvas course that's already been pre-built, I can click on the little search box here in the middle by the magnifying glass, and I can just say whatever I want. Reflective discussion, or whatever, as many search terms as I want to put in there, just because it works like every other search term in the universe. So let's say, okay, this reflections outcome looks interesting, or the Syrian refugee discussion post, or any one of these that raises my interest. I can click on it, and that's going to give me more details. I can find out the grade level it is, who put it there, where it came from, so on and so forth. So that's the finding part. Now, if I like this and I say I'm going to give this a try, again, bearing in mind I can use the publish, unpublish features in Canvas to be able to not push it immediately out to students. I've got this right-hand option here of import into Canvas. So I've got an all button. If I click that, all my active Canvas course shells are going to get a copy of this imported into them. I'll go a little more safer to start with. I'll just put it in my little demo clean shell. To actually make it go and pull it in, I'll say import into course. So this is essentially using the same process as our course copy to copy materials from one semester's Canvas course to another, depending on my place in line, what all is going on, so on and so forth, and how big the object is. It's going to depend on how long that'll actually take before it does appear in my course. It says it may take a while here, but it just depends on those factors. Now, once I think enough time's passed, I probably want to go check this thing out. So in this case, I'll pay attention that there's a little pink icon here with the A+. That's going to tell me it's an assignment. So when I go over to the course I imported into, in this case, my demo clean shell, that's where I'm going to find it. Assignments will be in assignment, quizzes will be in quizzes, discussion will be in discussion, so on and so forth. So if I go into my assignments, it'll then think about it, and it should have been enough time then that then I can scroll down and yep, there's my reflection essay. So if I click on that, that's going to get me to a screen where then I can edit this. None of this is locked in stone, so I can customize this for my purposes. In this case, hey, it even came with a rubric. I don't like that rubric, or I got a different one. I can just trash it, and away it goes. I can edit this and say, you know what, I want to change some of the directions or take a couple pieces out, whatever it is, change the point value, whatever I want to do, and then I can save it. And then it will fit into my context and I'll have it available. So that's the import after I've found something in the Commons just by clicking the Commons button, searching around, drilling down to find something and specifying a course to import. Again, I could have imported it into all my courses or several, depending on how I want to do. The last piece of Commons is how do I share? This is where, as far as for best of breed for things with our turnover in CCP faculty, part-time faculty, so on and so forth, important now more than ever to have a reliable mechanism to disseminate best practices, model course materials. And you can do this at any level. Again, the course level, the module level, individual assignments, individual quizzes, whatever you want to do. The process as far as that is, let's say I like my take-home quiz a lot. I can come in here, in this case, on an assignment, click the gear icon, and now I'm going to have an option on my gear icon menu, share to comments. Again, the same in discussion, same in quizzes, et cetera, et cetera. So if I click that, then I get a screen where I can specify what kind of restrictions and who I want to make this available to. If I just want to make it be available to people in my department, I can click select groups, and very soon we're in the process of getting this all set up. As people get in there, we can define people. I could just say, I just want to share this with folks in the history department, or whatever other departments or groups I have access to. If I wanted to share it just with everybody, all faculty at NC State, and again, students never see or know anything about Commons, so they're kind of oblivious about that. But if I just want to share it to all faculty at NC State, I would check that. Or if I wanted to make it available to all faculty using Commons anywhere in the world, then I could say public, any Canvas Commons user. Or I could say all of the above or multiples. Then I've got restrictions I can put on that as far as copyright, Creative Commons. I'll just say put it in the public domain, no restrictions. I can define title and description and details and grade level and whatnot. But once I click share, boom, that's out there. Other people from that point on finding or going in to find materials would then have access to find my take-home quiz. Then they could import it into their course. So hopefully the idea we can move from master course shells that we've had some issues with as far as people accidentally deleting them, bottlenecks here, us having to be the bottleneck of could you put Susie in there and take Bobby out so they have access to this course from 2 months ago, or people accidentally clicked the wrong button. We want to move away with that, use Commons, disseminate best of breed, quality assurance in our materials that we're providing in our courses. So Canvas Commons, 3 things: find content, import content, share content. Hope you like it, hope you enjoy it, and hope it helps make all our lives a little easier.